Hello, my name is John Barton. I'm a graphic designer and I come from the construction industry and I'm one of the older guys. I first started in the industry in the 1980s and have built many 50 and 60-story buildings
Hello, my
across
name
the
is
United
John
States.
Barton, and I'm a
First,
graphic
started
designer.
getting into
Just finished working.
typography, when I decided to go to college. And what I really was interested in is, first of all, it's just a ton of fun to be able to get in there and create these really beautiful front sheets and covers for all the different types of proposals that one finds themselves doing in the industry these days. And beyond that, then we can actually format the input of how you're trying to discuss something with a client or another person in a very concise and able to show the different graphics and the different places and parts of how that discussion goes. This is an actual piece of work that I did for a client while I was in school. And what we did was we really went after taking a very simple contract review, and normally a contract's about 200 pages long, and trying to strip it down into a manual that a project manager or a contract manager could handle and use on a daily basis. Because the truth of the matter is 90% of what happens on any construction project is defined by these terms, and the more that we as clients to our partners understand this, the less chances we have for bad jobs or whatever. Now we get back to school here, and this just kind of has a nice way of showing us all the different things that we're capable of doing through the art of typography and fonts and everything. So with that, we'll move on to the next section. The use of Photoshop is just quite an intriguing proposition and something that's quite rewarding once you get used to it. And photoshopping lets us let somebody look as beautiful as we wish to make them, as you can see here. Or we can make book covers or proposal covers and all the things necessary. Here's a nice logo that I created for somebody. And then we move into projects such as being able to do just simple menus. Here's one on a sushi restaurant. And it's one of my favorite, actually. I love sushi. And so from there you can just pretty much use the layering concept that CAD had. And you start off with your original concept. You might do some photos, do a mock-up, and then you come up with your final presentation. And with AutoCAD, we have a lot of capabilities, but we don't have all this artistic abilities as we see here. We're just adding layers to make this composite, and then we go ahead and set it in a room. So we can now three-dimensionally move that room in any way we wish. Here's another composite in which I just took a bunch of stuff and did it. A good example here is a book cover and the process of what it takes to make a book cover. And it's very clean cut, very easy to do. It's really a matter of taking your creativity and being able to use the tools and understanding art well enough that you get a good representation. This is kind of an interesting aspect because we see just different types of pieces of arts, flowcharts for discussions and websites and whatnot. So with that, we'll move on. In closing, I apologize because we couldn't go through all the various things that I'm capable of doing for you and have been doing for many years. However, we would like for you to look, and there's a website, rjbstudios.com, in which we can go through each element and how it's geared towards the construction industry. So thank you very much for your time.